Hey, how's it going? So, I've been reaching out, talking to different friends. There's some friends I talk to all day long, and then there's some friends that I just reach out to and be like, hey, you're doing okay, you got everything. Um, and I was on a group call with a couple of friends earlier, and one of them was like, when things go back to normal, and it kind of hit me. Things aren't going to go really back to normal. There's going to be a new norm. It's kind of like normal life for me was getting up, going to work, and then I had some stuff to happen, and I hadn't been able to work for a little bit, about 2 years actually, going on three. But yeah, this is going to be the third year that I haven't really worked my old job, um, and so things never got back to normal for me. Um, I had to accept the new norm, and that's the way we're going to have to handle this. Is going to be not really going back. Um, it's going to be a new norm. Kids even. I mean, they're not hanging out with their friends. They aren't having proms. They're not having graduations. They're not going to games. There, there's dances and stuff that they're missing. Um, so we've got that going on with the kids, and then adults. They're not able to hang out with friends. They're not able to go out to eat with friends. Um, can't do parties or anything like that. No concerts, no nothing. I mean, some people are going to work, but it's only if they're essential, and then they run the risk of getting sick. So, and back in their minds, they're like, "Am I going to get sick? Am I going to take this to my family? If I do get sick?" So, there's a lot of different things going on with everybody. Like, no one is safe from this. No one. I don't know if y'all are watching it or not, but there's been a lot of people, like singers and stuff, that are dying from this. So, I mean, and I've got friends that have lost family members to this. Um, I know how I felt last 2 weeks. I've been sick. Right after my birthday, I got sick. Um, and I got tested, and it didn't come back positive. But there again, you know, I ended up going to somewhere else and did not get retested, like the doctor told me I should. But I was diagnosed with pneumonia, which I knew I had that part, and so they gave me meds, and I mean, I'm doing a lot better. My breathing's still off some, and I've got some pain, but other than that, I'm good. Um, but yeah, so things are not going to go back to normal. You go in a grocery store and cough, and people like looking at you like you got the cooties. Um, so, with that being said, there's some people that are going to be all about, I've got to take care of me and mine. There's going to be some people that's going to be like, hey, you need anything? Can we help you? And genuinely mean it. Can we help you? Um, and, if you need help, accept it, and because at some point, you're going to be where you can help somebody else. And then we continue that. Um, there's a lot of people right now doing without. Um, Waiters and waitresses right now. I mean, they live off of tips, and they're not able to get their tips. And it might take 2, 3 weeks before unemployment really kicks in. So, and I've seen some people be like, I don't have food. And I'm like, well, I've got extra food. Um, and, you know, I've sent them extra food, what I had. Because I'm not going to be doing without food. Um, and we just carry that on, you know. Um, Maybe down the road, them people that I help will help somebody. It just kind of just spreads. And we've got to come together on this because nobody's getting out of this alive. Even the rich people are dying. Um, and like I said before, you know, those of us that aren't able to work can't work. Those that are still working, they're like, am I going to get sick? Am I going to take this to my family? There's doctors and stuff sleeping in their garages. I know I got one doctor that I know that sleeps in a van outside the hospital. Um, so it's definitely going to be a new world. And according to some of the doctors that I've talked to, it might be even October before things kind of settle down. Especially if people don't start staying at home and doing what they're supposed to. Just ask your questions to yourself of how can I accept the new norm, and what's the new norm gonna be like? You know, that's that's a big question. What is the new norm gonna be like, and what can I do to prepare myself for the new norm? Right now, I know a lot of us is just taking things day by day. I know for myself, since I'm getting better, I'm staying outside more. I'm trying to walk, trying to stay in the sun, trying to get some vitamin D in me because I know my vitamin D is low and I'm taking the pill form, but I'm trying to get some sun too. Um, and it helps the mood too, being outside. Being cooped up inside all the time is not good for anybody. It really isn't. Um, and I'm an extrovert. I am not an introvert, and being in a house with somebody you're trying to divorce does not it's not good at all for anybody. Um, so yeah, um, we just have to get used to the new norm and take things day by day. You know, some things that's helping me other than being outside walking is I've got some spray paint and I've been painting different things. I've painted a candle holder. I've painted bottles. I've just, if I see it and I think, hey, I want to see what it looks like, I'll paint it. Got some cool spray paint stuff that I've been working on. Been building my website, been doing videos. So I've been trying to be as creative as possible and try to be as open as possible with everything because, you know, this is going to be my new norm. I'm in the middle of transitioning. I'm in the middle of divorcing. Like, my life is not ever going to be the same that it was in 2017. And I've been trying to accept the new norm for almost 3 years now, and even the new norm then is not going to be the new norm now. I'm missing hanging out with my friends. I'm missing a lot of things that I've missed. Um, and then me being sick with my immune system, um, I know I have to really be careful. Um, really be careful. Um, it's scary out there, especially when you're immune compromised and you've been sick, and you know, um, it's just it's a lot. Um, but anyways, we got to try to stay positive. Listen to some upbeat music. Help one another. If somebody pops in your head and you want to call them up. Be like, hey, how are you doing? I was just thinking about you today. That right there alone can like raise somebody up. Because right now everybody's isolating. Everybody thinks that they might be lonely. Um, there's so much more that we can do for each other. And I try to reach out to 3 to 4 people a day, checking on them, seeing if they need anything, making sure they're good. It's different people every day. I've got 3 friends that I talk to continuously throughout the day. And so and checking on them and just keeping up. But yeah, I mean, throughout the whole day, three of us, like, constantly, like, I'm just messaging them, and they're messaging me back and stuff. And like I said, three or four more on top of that, just people that I've known over the years. You know, it might be through Facebook, it might be through Snapchat, it might be through Instagram. Hey, how you doing? Everything all right? Um, just thinking about you. I mean, you know, it helps everybody. So, anyways, try to stay positive and just remember, things aren't going to ever go back to normal. We've got to get used to the new norm, and we'll make it. It's just going to take time. So, have a good one. I'll do a video in the next few days. Um, and try to enjoy yourself. Try to relax if you can. Have a good one.